Hey people, welcome back to the channel Take the Bull. I guess everyone is doing cool today, and the concept which we are going to discuss or go in further is something which is kind of cliche. Perhaps you would have seen them everywhere across the market. That's not going to stop us to explore the options available in this particular business concept. So, before we get on to the details of the business, I would request the new viewers to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to subscribe and click that bell button next to the subscription button to stay updated on the channel's post. So now, the automatic samosa making business. Samosas, yeah, the most delicious Indian snack item which is preferred across the globe. Recently, I've seen a tweet from Australian Prime Minister for preparing his own samosas and calling Narendra Modi, and he was thinking to offer it for him as a friendly gesture. Of course, people across the globe would have their saliva dropping in. They look for the savory and the flavor of this particular samosa. And if you look at the market closely, it has huge potential for snacky items because basically we Indians look for a lot of options, a lot of snacking options from various food products across, and that is why we have made so much of availability of snackies from south to north across, and we have millions of snackings altogether. Some are healthy, some are with few hiccups or certain health concerns, and few are more vulnerable for our health altogether. Perhaps we still go on with consuming and marketing them. One such option is the samosa. So these samosa making machines would cost you somewhere like 70,000, and that can produce you up to 2,000 samosas per hour. So we can sell it online. Obviously, you have to do that at this point of time because of a lot of pandemic, and people have started following the social distancing option. Perhaps few places are still open to have the snacking at the same place. Still, you can cater your service to those places as well. But still, that's up to a restriction. You have few constraints over exploring the in-depth market over there. So you have to go with certain partial exploration of these retail stores, and predominantly on online I would suggest, like the Swiggies, then Uber Eats, then you have other food apps like Zomato's and everything. You have so much of apps who cater for online sales of these snacks. And you can arrange or hire people in order to sell your product across various marketplaces or a prime location where you'll have a lot of footfalls. Footfalls is something which we discuss quite often in various business concepts, because most of the snackings and street business or daily retail business would depend on the number of footfalls, because people who actually moves or goes through that particular destination or venue would purchase a lot. So, the more number of footfall, the more number of seats. So that's why we look for malls and theaters. Perhaps they may not be open at this point of time because of the pandemic, but still they are going to open at a particular point or soon enough where you can cater your service through recruits. So that is how you can expand the market, by catering people across different locations where you have a lot of footfalls. So footfalls is what you have to look for. So per samosa you can charge up to 10 rupees, and per day you can target for 500, which is very, very least amount which we can look for. Perhaps if you cater for different locations online, definitely that's going to go way high. Make sure you retain your quality and the flavor which people always look for. That's going to be the ultimate unique selling point for any food business in this particular country, because people who doesn't bother about the stuffs or the flavor are not anymore in this country. They always care for the flavor They always care for the cautiousness, they always care for the hygiene of preparation and the presentation, of course. So if you are planning to do a retail store, you can even go for a rental shop or a street shop where you can carry this as well. It can be a profitable business, but make sure you implement a clear-cut strategy to cut through the market. So if at all you have any questions or queries regarding this particular business concept, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be pleased to assist you on them. If you think any particular business concept can also be discussed in this particular channel, let me know that option as a suggestion. So I'll be thankful for you, in fact. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You can share it with your friends and relatives where they can use this option for their further prospect. So soon we'll see you with another interesting concept. Till then, take care. Bye bye.